Okay, YouTube appears to be showing what I'm doing now. And I'm live on Twitch again too, so I think we are good. Apparently, since I restarted the stream, YouTube needed to start processing the previous one before I would go live again. So now that I'm back in, let's go to the right river watch. I'll take my reindeer. The Christmas season ends on January 6th, so I will keep my reindeer as my primary mount until then. There'll be a few guys outside. But this should be a minor issue. Soul trap this bandit outlaw. I can hear them hitting my reindeer. This pleases me. Don't tell my reindeer is going to die. Note to Rodolph. Rodolph, your little stunts try my patience. I know my uncle has issues, but he's our watchman and you will respect him. No more sneaking in and out. No more games with his ledger, or nails on his chair. One more joke, and you'll see how funny a day in the cage can be. Highbrow. I'll take that garlic. See garlic. Rosmarium too. I'll have this chest over here. Should open easily enough. And I'll take that mountain flower too. Okay, so let's go inside after I check this barrel.
Who's there? Rodolphe? That you?
He's dead, Jonas. Yeah, I'm Rodolphe.
Boss was looking for you, said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
So this is Ulfr the Blind. He also has Ulfr's book, which is blank. But of course he doesn't know that. How cruel. I will leave him though. He cannot defend himself. He's blind. It feels wrong to kill him. Though it also kind of feels wrong to kill everyone else here and just leave him there. If you think it's kinder to kill him, post in the chat and I'll do it.
So you win?
Yeah. We can't have that roomy-eyed fool as our watchman. Did you hear something?
I'll just stand here.
I thought I heard something.
There's an archer up there.
What you want, huh?
Thank you. Got my black soul gems filled, and one of these guys didn't even see me before they died. Oops, I did not mean to take that bucket. Explorer's Guide to Skyrim, that sounds like a fun one to read. Chest tucked back here.
You think it'll work?
Of course not. Dogs I could train, but a half-starved wolf, not a chance.
Right. Lucky if it doesn't rip our throats out.
Looks like we've got a cutthroat skulking around.
Nope, it was just the wind. So there's a wolf in here. You can unlock it if you want. Oh. I'm back there.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back. Can't hide from me.
Turns out I can. I'm a pretty sneaky fella. There's another one up here. Ah! They got me just before. Excellent. Goodbye. Alright, so we are nearly all the way through this cave already. It's not a very long one. Oops. I thought I had my full clips. Use one before I go back outside. Alright, let's walk out. The boss bandit is right there.
What was that?
Got a couple hits on him before he saw me, but now I am fully detected. He does have a two-handed weapon, but the sneak attacks guarantee I take him out first. He has a journal of his own. Biggies have been good these past few weeks. Must be because of the war. Lots of merchants and cowards looking for somewhere to curl up and hide from all the fighting. I told the men to ease the burden on these poor souls by relieving them of all that gold they're carrying. The guard patrols along the road are way up. You barely step foot outside. Travelers supposed to complain to the Jarl. Looks like the guard isn't ready to move against us yet. The pressure is getting to the men. I'm having Bashir watch with them for now. That should something up about our security. Damn that bell. A mutiny among my men. I can hardly believe it. Think the gods overheard of it in time. He may be blind, but he's not deaf. I killed Anyor myself. A couple of the others ran for it, but we hunted them down quick enough. Only Ice and Bashir got away. Good riddance. There's rumor of a dragon attack on Helgen. A dragon? Hardly. More likely just a story made up by some idiot frightened out of his wits by the war. In any case, the guard seems to have pulled back to the city, so we've been able to run a few decent raids again. One of the merchants had some odd cargo, a bunch of pelts and animals, including a wolf. I let the men roast the other animals, but the wolf I saved. Be handy to have a guard dog like that, if we could just train him a little. He also has Iron Hand gauntlets, which aren't really anything special, but they are uniquely named, so I tend to take them. There's there, and the chest, mentioned to the moon amulet I was asked to get by Karjo. I will actually check my list here to see if I have those enchantments. Alteration and absorb stamina. I do have Fortify Alteration, but I did not have Absorb Stamina yet, so I will take the Orcish Battle Axe of Harvesting. And was right for watching all the camps I can claim if my mods started working again. I don't see a flag anywhere. I'm starting to fall down the side anyway, so I guess I won't worry about it. I will pop straight over to Dragon's Reach so I can disenchant that axe. I have the Mooney amulet. I can return it to Karja right now, but I kind of like to hold on for it for a little bit, because as long as I have it, I have a quest marker that points me to one of the Kashyyyk caravans, and that can be helpful sometimes. So for the time being, I'll hold on to the Mooney amulet. And I will disenchant that axe. I only have 5 more stamina, or 5 more weapon enchantments to get. So I'm making good progress on those. Let's run away. I've got a circlet to put in my junk barrel. Really until I build a house somewhere else and decide to move my operations there. And even then, there are so many merchants in my Whiterun, this is the best place to be. Circlet. Couple iron arrows that I accidentally picked up. I'll put the Iron Hand gauntlets in a chest at least. Ingredients. Oops, I ate the honeycomb. So it's not just my stream, it may be a Twitch issue today. I mean, I'm not happy if Twitch isn't working well, but it's good to know if it's not an issue on my end. I have 1,501 salt piles, so I know that at least the cap for it is not 999. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be in a game programmed the way that this one is, but it's good to know. Let's save all this stuff. Someone asked me when I got groceries yesterday if I bought any sweet rolls.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
So poison green and red apple, all you need is a chokeberry and the type of
Long
apple.
life to you.
I do not have any chokeberries currently, but next time I go to a Kashyyyk caravan,
Long
they usually
life
have
to
some
you, Thane.
on them. So I'll pick up some chokeberries so I can poison apples. Beyond that, I know I have some soul gems and some ingots to put away. Also, I still have the dragon stuff. I haven't put the ivory claw away because I'll still need that for finishing the
What do you need, my Thane?
Gelder amulet quest. So since it's still part of an active quest, I'm not even sure if I can put it away. Yeah, I can. Alright, so I've got some of every type of soul gem again except for black. I'm gonna put away some of the journals that were related to the quests I just did. I don't need them cluttering my inventory. Darian's field journal. I'll read the nerdy missive on stream at some point. Alright, I think I've got low enough level of carry weight. So I will turn on Scoundrel's Folly, and we will advance the Thieves Guild quest line today. And talking to him, I can hydrate.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
I'm here about Golden Glow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person.
You can drop the act now. Gouge will lie.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
Identify the buyer and we'll forget what we know.
I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me.
Give me the buyer's name or I'll kill you.
Hasn't Mercer Frey taught you people anything? You kill me, and your own...
Let me, try this again, because I keep on forgetting that I'm not wearing the amulet of Bella when I'm trying to persuade people. That would make a world of difference, likely.
So, by your scent, I don't deal... Oh,
Gotcha.
I'm sorry to say... Maybe I
As a
did,
broker,
maybe I didn't. I can't be
identify the
expected to
buyer,
remember every deal I
we'll forget
handle.
what we know.
I don't care what you promise.
Ah, darn.
If I tell you the buyer's name,
What would it
and
take
word
to
gets
identify
around,
the buyer?
well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single... Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna try this again. I've never failed that persuasion check, by the way. Like, dozens of playthroughs. I can't remember the last time I wasn't able to persuade him. So we're gonna make sure I can. We're going to do something that I haven't done since the very first episode. Well, second episode. First episode I really only did Helgen. If you remember all the way back then, I joined the Bard's College. And in order to complete the persuasion checks for altering Olaf's Lost
Blessings
First,
of the
I
eight
did three
divines upon
things.
you. How may I help?
One is the amulet of Bella, one is the shrine of Bella, and then I gave a coin to Noster Eagle Eye to get 3 speech buffs active at once. If I do all of that, there's no way I fail this persuasion check. At least I imagine so.
Divine's bless. Oh, thank you.
So, altogether, that's 15, 25, 35 additional points.
Divines bless your kind.
In Breach.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
So,
So,
by your scent, I'd...
third time's the charm?
I don't deal... Oh, wait. I'm sorry to say Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
Identify the buyer and we'll forget what we know.
All right. Had I known this deal would bring me this much trouble, I never would have accepted the gold. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Did you say why she was doing this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
That's it? No name or anything?
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying to me.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Shadow, Golem Eye. Good old-fashioned sneaking. Part of me wanted to get the invisibility spell before I did this, but I'm still quite a ways away from that. So just don't get too close. After he goes through a door, wait a few seconds before you follow. La-di-da-di-da. Someone watching me. Let's pop over to the caravan here.
Yes, I welcome you. Take a look.
What ingredients have you got? No chokeberries. I'll buy the other weird things he has though. I have moon sugar too.
Take a look.
Let me see if he has any of the things I'm missing. Fire resistance. Not sure if I have that. Any food I want? No. I don't think I have anything I want to sell. Or even can sell.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Thank you, Machan. Sands or not, I would embrace them warmth at the moment. It's not too cold inside, but I'm still wearing a sweater because my window doesn't close too tight. Stick to the shadows. I think even if he does notice you once or twice, it's not a problem. Re-up my muffle occasionally. It lasts for 3 minutes, so I really don't need to cast it all that much, but I would hate for it to run out at the wrong time. If you want to make sure that it doesn't see you, be careful when you get up here. Because of the way the stairs move to the side, it might catch you if you get too close. Especially when it takes the left at the bottom of the stairs to come back towards you. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Back up a ways. I need 50 illusion to get the perk that makes it so that other people don't hear the spells you cast. So I'm still a little ways away from that. I haven't found it to my advantage to power level illusion yet. I will wait until he goes to that door to approach any further. Take my time up to it. Jump over save. Excuse you? I did not know he could come back outside. I've certainly never known him to do so. So no matter how long you wait, he'll be right there when you come through. So in here there are also, people who work for the East Empire Company. So what you want to do is get up above, rather than walk down along there, among the guards and Guillemai. There are plenty of places to hide in the shadows up here. At this point, I don't have to really stay too close to him. Eventually, he'll go through a door, and I just have to go through that door at some point afterwards. There's a sleeping guy there. I don't know his story. I don't know if I'll take anything from this chest, but I'll take the lockpicking experience, sure. Oh, why not? I'll take the gold. Hello, Emily. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I don't know why my controller just rumbled, but I'm doing okay. I didn't sleep real well, but I feel like I've gotten some energy back. I'll sneak around back here to avoid that guard that was coming around. I was detected for just a moment. I don't think that will affect things too much. The thing I need to steal for this particular Thieves Guild quest is in this room, not the next one that Guillemai heads towards. I'll wait here for that guard to pass. I'm going to grab the sconce to remove the light source. You're not the only one, Emily. A number of my viewers do not have English as their first language. I'm gonna take all the garlic. I'm a fan of garlic. Yeah, the garlic. So inside this room is an East Empire shipping map. That is what Delvin will pay me for. There's also some pelts and other things in here. Once again, I accidentally picked up a wooden bowl. belongs to the gourds. As you can see, Guillemot takes his sweet time. He only just now finally went through the door. So if you're so inclined, take your time looking around. I'm glad my stream feels cozy. It's quite the compliment to me. Going to use another muffle. Hope no one on the other side hears me. And enter Brine Water Grotto. Now I need to confront Guillemot. Eventually. Tripwire there.
I need me some skooma. Important stuff. Those 2 and 3s. What was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull the ace out of my boot.
For the most part, I ignore the bandits in here. But if there's one like directly in the path like this one, I'll take them out.
You're ready for that?
There's a plunderer waiting in the water. I think the battle music's still playing, but I'm not detected, and I don't see any red dots on the bar, so I think we're good. If you don't like the spiders, I will tell you when I'm past this area.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
I made a poor decision. I was cutting the last spider web and I used my sword instead of my dagger, so the bandits on the other side of the web heard me. And it was a waste of time overall anyway, because I always mess this up. So the actual way into that web is right at the beginning. You turn right before you go up these steps. So going through there, I actually went backwards. So I went past spiders and it was a waste of time. But I'm done with spiders now. No more worries. Alright, there's a bandit up here. I will take the sconce again to be hidden. No, I think I will kill them all at this point. It's just more sneak and one-handed skill. Knowing where torch sconces are and grabbing them is an essential skill for any sneaky character.
Hello? Who's there?
It's a lot harder for enemies to find you if there's no light. Excuse you. Doing entirely too much damage to me. fast healing down. Am I still muffled? Yes. There's still the blue glow around my feet. I assume the blue glow is something that only I can see, because it doesn't help your sneaking too much if your feet are literally glowing. Reapply before I move forward. Grab that gun so I can safely cross the bridge. And other skunks. There's a bone trap right there that makes some noise. Rush forward and grab this one. I'll come over and take care of this marauder.
Is someone there?
Quickly. There are 2 more bandits, 1 patrols and 1 stays close to Golemai. So I'll wait here in the shadows for the patrolling one to come back. Hope you're all doing well. Yax Brava. And cut her throat. This last one is just standing too close to Golemai. I'll use my bow.
Is someone there?
And feel the arrows entering his body, but he had no idea where I was. Okay, Golemai, let's have a chat. He's crouched in the corner like I can't see him. Hello.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
Mercer doesn't have to know.
I see you wish to be reasonable. Perhaps I misjudged you. The name of the person you want is Carlia.
You say that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping her?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is Carlia now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Oh, look through your chests. I'm sure you don't mind. $9 gold for Desperate.
You needed to know more.
I'm keeping the deed. Any objections?
Consider it a gift to ensure your silence. That thing seems to be bringing me nothing but trouble anyway. Carlia didn't even want it. She wanted to keep the sale a secret. I can see how well that went.
Why did Carlia purchase Golden Glow Estate?
I asked her the same thing and she wouldn't come out and tell me. But now that I know who she is, I'd say she's trying to hit the Thieves Guild where it hurts.
How would that hurt the guild?
Maven Blackbriar needs Golden Glow's honey for her mead. She's been using the guild to keep the estate under her thumb. If the owner cuts the guild out of the picture, he's cutting Maven out of the picture, which she can't afford. If I was Maven, I'd blame the guild for weakening and not being able to handle the place.
Which makes Maven lose faith in us.
Exactly. For the guild to survive, they need Maven's support. This Carlia must have spent a lot of time and resources planning this.
I'll keep quiet about your scam, but you owe me.
Now you're speaking my language. Tell you what, if you need any stolen goods fenced, you bring them to me, and I'll pay you good money for them. Consider me your new friend in the north.
As you do,
Now you won't forget to tell Mercer I cooperated, will you?
as you progress through the Thieves Guild questline, more and more people offer to be a fence for you. Malice will fence goods for me if I'm near Whiterun. There's still Cornelia in the Flagon. And now I have Golem Eye near Solitude. And a massive failure trying to pick this lock. I need to start looking at the pixels a little more closely. There we go. I will pick every chest here if it's locked. Lockpicking is a skill for me that sooner or later always reaches level 100. I often take that to Bella's statue if I'm selling things that I loot. It's got a nice price on it, but since I'm not selling anything, it really doesn't matter now, does it? 3 levers here that open all the things over here. There's not really anything of worth unless you want some salmon. Now I'm in a Horker cave. I will ignore the Horkers because I do not want to fight them. These rooms to Horker? This Horker, I suppose it could be at. They come out of brand water grotto. So I'm not planning on doing all of the Thieves Guild right now, but I will turn in this quest and the things that I looted. At least progress the quest line.
Need some. You're pretty tough.
I haven't talked to any of these guys yet.
Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
So you were part of a bandit clan?
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
But not for you.
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
What changed?
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
You never had to do that before?
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
And Garthek?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did. Always a pleasure.
I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay?
How did you become so good at picking locks?
Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief.
With skills like yours? Why not?
I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. Made a great deal of gold doing it, too.
Jailbreaking? What's that?
It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out.
Has nothing to do with
Usually it's to
hyperlight.
free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to... well, to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy.
Why did you stop doing it?
Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own.
I think I see what you're getting at.
The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again.
Why did you join the guild and not the Brotherhood?
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that. Some other time,
I
perhaps.
think I'll talk to one more for now, and then I'll move on with the talking. Stop the Viper of the Fleet.
But you're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know.
Does the guild provide other services?
I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Tonelia. She's the guild's fence. Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to.
So how did you earn your name?
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot, and made our way out.
Sounds normal to me.
Well, it was. Up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run. So I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her.
Did either of you get caught?
Huh, are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran. And I ran. Straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Riften.
That's an incredible distance to run.
Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed.
Why were they laughing?
Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back, and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself.
Nikki has the most amusing story.
Need any more pickpocket training? You just let me know.
So now... Hello, Mercer.
Did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer?
He said Golden Glow was purchased by a Carlia.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Gullumai also told me she was a murderer.
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has she returned?
Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Gullumai told me she said, where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
He does sound fairly villainous, doesn't he? Alright, that. So at this point you can exchange a piece of Thieves Guild armor for a better version. All of my armor is back at home, so I don't have anything I can exchange right now. But as I told you before, there's a full set, all of the armor in this room. So I'm going to grab it all, so I can exchange one. Just because I'm not using the Thieves Guild armor doesn't mean anyone else shouldn't be. So as a reminder, the Thieves Guild armor, the chest piece, increases your carrying capacity. The boots increase your pickpocket success. The gloves, lockpicking, and the hood, prices. Typically I take the boots because pickpocket is not as easy to me as the other things. I'm just exchanging a piece of armor because I want it to be out of my quest log.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be?
Anything different about it?
Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me.
Take it easy, Feckle. How long we known each
I will trade in the boots as I usually do.
Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, there you go.
So before, the boots was going to be 15% increase in pickpocket success. Now it would be 25.
Out with it. Time is money.
I've completed the burglary job.
Didn't muck it up, I hear. Good. Here's your share.
I'm gonna go ahead and take another one while I'm
Bet
down
you
here.
are. Which, sure. Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
How dare you? After all we've been through together? How can you do this to me?
Hey, sorry. I just get jealous when I hear rumors about you.
That's all they are. Rumors. So quit worrying.
So I got a job for Solitude. Start to delve in.
So, what can I do for you today?
I found this map at the East Empire Trading Company. Interested?
Well. I was looking for this little beauty.
He's a good guy.
If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. This should compensate you for your find.
They're just talking to Nelia about her supposed romance with Feckle as well. I completed the fishing job.
If you don't watch it, I may actually start to respect you. Job well done.
I'm ready for some extra work.
Bloody good timing.
Take another fishing
Got ourselves
job.
a freelancer. Finally. Someone with backbone. Here you go.
And that one is another Windhelm job. I have to pickpocket the steward of Windhelm. That sounds fun. So I'll start
It's
the
one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
So what's the word around the guild?
Glad to hear Galamai got what he deserved. That lizard owes me big for a bad shipment of shadow-banished wine he tried to pass off on me. Mercer's been storming around waiting for you to come back. I think he's finally figured out who's been messing with the guild.
Because I told
Never
him.
seen the guy so angry. Better help him out any way you can. And
sure, I'll
next
go ahead and buy the
time,
house
it's
down
been
here.
a long time since anyone joined us. Seems like people are in a rush to leave.
I'm looking to make a home here in the Ratways.
Splendid. There's a house available right now.
I'll take it.
Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home.
This is one of the anniversary homes.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Is it trying to tell me to go that way for this? Why would I go through that door? That is not the fastest way. Oh well, I'll let the... Let's see how convoluted the path that the... Yeah, it's telling me to go up through town
Sure.
and back to the entrance to the
What's
Ratway,
going on?
when I could have just gone through the entrance while I was still in the flagon.
Yeah, you need something?
So quest markers will eventually get you to where you're going, but the path they tell you to get there is not always the most logical or the fastest.
What are you doing that for?
Jeff and Heenan will never fight me. You know what? I think it's time for me to take some revenge. Because I got killed down here when I first came here.
Never should have come here.
Hi, Gyan the Fist. Goodbye, Gyan the Fist. Vengeance. He has the gloves of the pugilist, which prior to the anniversary edition was the only way to get the fortified unarmed enchantment. Now they put it on a whole bunch of stuff. So the entrance to Shadowfoot Sanctum is in this room that everyone takes a screenshot of their first time through. So this is Shadowfoot Sanctum, the home that you can get by joining the Thieves Guild. There's like some gold here. Both purses and an ingot and a skeleton. Why there's a skeleton in my home, I don't want to know. So like most Creation Club houses, this place is well outfitted. You got your anvil here. That pot somehow counts as a smelter. You got your workbench. You got your grindstone and a tanning rack, so fully equipped for any of your smithing needs. If you come down here, there's nothing really, but there's a way out to Skyrim directly, so you don't have to go through the Ratway. If you want to leave out to Skyrim. See if I can manage to actually make my way out of this water. There's a ladder right there. Something that looks like a ladder right there. It's not easy to get up though. So you got your wardrobe, has your bookshelves. This wardrobe has a false black panel. If you come through here, you've got your arcane enchanter, you've got your alchemy lab with some recipes, another copy of the Song of the Alchemist. You got your weapon racks, got your mannequins for armor, got places for dragon priest masks, weapon racks, various special items like Nightingale bow and blade, more weapon racks, more unique weapon places. If I take Grimsever from Mule, I can put it there. There's a chest, piles of gold. If I take the stuff from the Thieves Guild that I've been giving to Delvin, I can put it on display there. Close that up. Lots of bookcases here. In this room, this is a children's bedroom. So if you want to adopt children and move them in here, that's where they would sleep. And here is your bedroom. Got a nice cushy armchair here. desk with lots of things. There's a safe here. Yeah, the Creation Club houses are well outfitted. We got some more wardrobes. There's valuable items, ingots, a strong box, another coin person there. There's some hanging moss that you can harvest behind the wall. Here would be your kitchen. You got some sweet rolls, blue cream treats. You have a bar. And you've got your cooking pot here, so you can cook all the usual things. All sorts of stuff, including the poisoned apples. I like that the house has a bar. That's really fancy. So that's basically this house. I decided to buy it while I was here. And I will show you where that secret passage leads out to. It brings you right out here to the docks. And so if you know that it's there, you can also enter the house through that passage once you've unlocked it. So that's a new house, and I spent most of the gold I had doing it. The Creation Club houses will be fully furnished when you get them, so I don't have to pay a bunch of extra money for furnishings. What do you say I show you one of the other Creation Club houses? One that I don't have to pay for. Let's head over to Morthal. So from here I can see that there's a little tower icon on the navigation bar up top. That is our destination. So I'll be coming over here. And I can see a tower. And I can also see that there's an enemy outside the tower. And it's shooting poison at me. There's a chorus that comes here all the time. Which is why I don't typically take this house as my usual one, because I don't want to deal with the chorus every time I head home. There is a mod that removes it, but I don't have that mod installed right now, so I have to deal with the chorus. So to acquire this house, check Hans here. He has a journal, a spell tome for flames, and if I can, Sidnar's Tower Notes. Deep in the swamps of Calmarch, where the branches are gnarled and the mist is thick, lies a tower of unknown provenance. Few in the province dare speak the name Mirwatch, and those that do couch their words with apprehension and fear. Yet the mystery of the tower only piques my interest further, and so I have made it my life's work to discover its secrets. What I can deduce of its past comes from its present. From the cut of the stone to the wards that surround it, every piece is a clue, a signature that can be traced back to a pen in hand. The stone seal that guards the entrance is none other than the Eye of Magnus, a symbol born from the legacy of Shalador. Its burning gaze can be found not just in Mirwatch, but outside the College of Winterhold. Could it be the mages here were cast out from the college and set out to carve their own path? This is but a theory, and yet one I feel has merit. Nevertheless, without access to the mind of its occupants, true insight will remain frustratingly out of grasp. See what Hans' journal has to say. When the eye is doused in flames, the hair will light the way. I've heard that fool Sidnar say it over and over, breasting of ale as if it were a limerick. Given his dark hood, you might think it was a dangerous spell, but so long as no one's hair caught on fire or found imps in their cupboards, the words were harmless, just the mad ramblings of a drunk. Of the inn patrons, only I bothered to humor him. We bonded over a bottle of hunting brew and the bucket with which we had history. So when the elf bit the dust, it was only natural he left his things to me. Among them were countless pieces of junk, including full ownership of the bucket and a spell tome written in some long-dead language. But as soon as I started cursing the old fool for bullying me as trash, out slipped 2 items of value, a map and notes to a tower deep in the swamps. It was only after reading it that I realized his drunken words weren't part of any limerick. They were instructions. A way in. Now that I'm here, things are getting even more clear. The hair part still doesn't make a lick of sense, but the eye is a stone seal, that much I'm sure. Yet nothing I do seems to work. I've doused it in the fire from my torch. I've chopped kindling for hours and built a bonfire high enough to scorch the bloody moon. Still nothing. Maybe the seal can only be broken with magic. Well, if that drunken fool can learn to cast spells, so can I. I've got the bastards to tell him, I just need to make sense of the words. But I better be quick. The fire seems to be attracting all sorts of creatures from the belly of this unholy marsh. Hopefully I can manage to survive long enough to discover whatever treasure lies within. So he had the spell tome for flames on him, but apparently he could not learn how to cast flames. I know how to cast flames. So over here to the... Really? Really, Elder Dragon? I don't think I can handle an Elder Dragon by myself. No, I'm just gonna go inside and wait for it to go away. So cast flames on the spell. Just a quick burst will do. And a spectral rabbit will appear. The spelling of hair was the key. We'll run over to this light, and as soon as it does that, the door is unlocked. So this is Mirror Watch. Quest is complete. Found a mysterious tower in the Stones of Calmarch. I'll find my way inside. It appears to be an elaborate home built for a powerful mage. Well, I'm not a powerful mage, but I will take the house. So if you go straight forward, plenty of chairs, a fire, nice roaring fire. There's a dining table here, there's an oven. I'm still considered to be in combat. Maybe wait an hour. The oven actually allows you to cook a few different things than a cooking pot can be, including your very own sweet rolls if you have all the ingredients. There's plenty of mannequins, covered space, safes all around the outside of this room. More bookcases and shelves. A child's bed, a bed there, a bed there. I only have salt piles on me right now, so I don't know that I can cook anything, but if I find like some potatoes or something, then sure, I'll make something real quick. The main attraction of this house, though, is the gallery, from which I can use a magic portal to access. So let's do that. This room is very fancy. Has display cases, shield racks, more mannequins, places to display. This stuff is mostly from the Dawn Guard DLC, including all of this stuff. Over here there's some unique shields. Here are various staves. The Skull of Corruption I allowed Arender to destroy. Another place to display Dragon Priest masks, the bugs in jars, any weapon you would like there on these blacks and mannequins. Some Dragonborn weapons can be placed on these weapon racks. More shield racks. If I look on the inside, here's my arcane enchanter. Over here is my alchemy lab with more ingredients and recipes. Some dagger racks here, more weapon racks, cabinets, yet more weapon racks and display cases. This is a extra special thing, a staff enchanter. So there's some unenchanted staves sitting there. If you use the staff enchanter and have the unenchanted staff and some heartstones, you can actually make your own staves rather than ones you loot or buy. So because I can make my own staves, it actually is possible for me to use the staff in this playthrough despite my rules. Fortunately, the basket fell over. Will never look so neat and tidy again. If I come in here, there's some fertile soil where I can choose to grow whatever crops I like. Over here is my all forge, which I don't know why that's special. We got a smelting pot here as well, my tanning rack, my grindstone workbench, so it is another full service smithing area. There's even some hides and other smithing things to get you started if you like. There are ingredients all over the place here. And these shelves have some very valuable items on them. If you haven't been to Solstheim yet, you won't have found anywhere to get heartstones, but there are some here to get you started at least. There's soul gems here, fragments of soul gems. Lots of free potions for you. Yeah, this place is just full of goodies. And yeah, it's really as easy as just casting flames on that steel outside to come inside and claim ownership of this home. I'm going to take a nap in this bed and see if the dragon goes away. I'm sure if I'm very, very careful, I may be able to kill a elder dragon, but I don't like my chances. Okay, it looks like it left. But as I said before, every time you come back here, that chorus will be back. So I don't come to this home very often, nor do I visit my usual home. The dragon's back. Hans is gone. Maybe the dragon ate Hans's body. There are a number of those spiders over there. Some other sort of enemy here, and I am not interested in fighting at the moment. Kenstag Ruins. I'm going to escape to solitude. The other quest I want to do, I need a book to start it, and I know a copy of the book can be found at the Bard's College. I will not complete this quest today, but I'll get it started. It's quite a long one. I want to look right here for the book The Ethereum Wars. I'll take it. Investigate the ruins of Arkanthams. Yes, we're going to be doing some Dwemer ruins today. Oh boy. I should probably put some of this stuff away. First thing though, I will go buy my plantation, wherever it is. Get my ingredients harvested. Maybe a dragon will attack here too. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and come over here for number 18, and then the folio, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last but not least, or maybe least, so now this is the harvest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright. Got all my creep cluster harvested. Well, let's find out where Annika is right now. They're all over here.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
What do you need, my friend? Of course. What room would you like me to... If you're heading
I'm
to
here to
Pines
collect
Grove,
plantation's
stick to...
profits.
Very good, sir.
Ooh, almost 13,000 gold today. I will also take the canis root and juniper I planted here to make fortified archery potions. Come downstairs, collect what's in the pantry cupboard. It's been a while. By the way, the things you plant in the planter outside also populate in here. Ooh, I think I'm gonna really pump this up, this alchemy leveling. So this particular time, I'm going to go down to the Guardian Stones, and I'm going to switch to the Thief Stone. We're going to really pump up my alchemy. And then, if I'm in Whiterun, I'll be able to put away the extra ingredients afterwards.
What do you need, my thing?
I suppose I could put fortified alchemy on something, but I won't go that far. I'll just get the Thief Stone and the Well-Rested bonus. Alright, I am currently at alchemy level 52 if I take my Creep Cluster, my Mora Tapanella, and my Skilly Foliota. Let's see how high it goes. I can make 80 of them. Time for some mashing. Level 64 alchemy. Almost level 65. Let's see how good of a alchemy archery potion that does. It now does 38. Up from the 28 it did before. So it does a little bit more than before. Not a whole lot more, but enough that I should at least make a few of those improved potions. The Cork Bulb root is also good for archery potions and actually has a buff on it. So I will definitely be using some of those to make even better potions soon. I got the jugs of milk because I have cows on the farm. The Fishy Caravan did not have any chokeberry this time, so I don't have what I need to make the poison apples I was hoping to. I'll just try and lessen my inventory a little bit. It is quite full right now. I did take a whole other set of Thieves Guild armor. That's certainly weighing me down. Beyond that, it's mostly just the potions. I have so many right now that it's not surprising that my carry weight got so high. I will show you the investigate the ruins of Arkanthans is for now a miscellaneous quest. When I actually get over there, it'll be new. I don't need the Golden Globe Bill of Estate in my inventory. Just making sure none of these need to stay in my inventory. Alright, I will sleep another 4 hours and then I'll sell as many of the potions as I can to Arcadia and Bellathor to reduce my carry weight a little bit, because I want to get a lot of Dwarven Metal when I'm in Arkanthams, so that I can make more bows and pump up my smithing.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. What do you need? Take a look.
I will sell first the old archery potion, and starting with the lowest value potions here, sell. Even though she doesn't have the gold, I will sell all the lowest value, all the 2 lowest value ones. I'm still getting speech skill for selling them, even though I'm not getting any gold. And 16,000 is more than what I need for anything I'll be doing for a little while. Really don't need all that much gold. Maybe I want to buy some spells soon, but
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
actually I should at least buy all the novice spells that Farengar has, but you can do that
Take a
next
good look
time
around. I'm
run.
sure you'll find what you're looking for. Every trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Let's sell you more. I'll sell all of this value to him, and all of the next value to him as well. Let's sell half of these at least. Maybe if I sell enough of them next time I need a persuasion check, I won't have to go to shrines and pay beggars to complete it. Yeah, I'll leave myself with only the most valuable ones. Okay.
Do come back.
I suppose I should probably make more health potions, but I won't. Alright, the ruins of Arkanthams, they're way off to the west. actually kind of in the mountains. I'll fast travel to Reachwater Rock and get on my reindeer. See if I can turn it around without falling off the side of the mountain and ride it up there. While the reindeer may be magical in the fact that it cannot be killed, unlike Santa's reindeer, it cannot literally fly. But I have complete faith in its ability to at least get me up the side of this mountain. There's always a bear there. Well, let's kill the bear. Good bear. My reindeer went up here. So this is the orc stronghold of Dushnik-Yal. I won't worry about it too much right now, but it's nice to know where it is. That one gets attacked by dragons a lot. So I'm always careful around here that the dragon doesn't, wipe out an entire stronghold of orcs. Alright, here is a Saber Cat, but also Archetypes. Go away. Alright, like any good dwarven ruin, this place will have plenty of constructs and polymer. But I think I'm ready.
Turn back.
Turn back, you say? Who says?
Please, turn back before it's too late.
A ghostly voice is telling me to turn back. I'm not afraid of no ghost. But the whole place is shaken.
What are you still doing here?
Hello, Katya.
What are you still doing here? Let me guess. You're here for the treasure, aren't you? Just like all the others.
Who are you?
The name's Katria. was an adventurer. Raided ruins like this for nigh on 20 years. I was on the trail of something big. It led me here, and I didn't make it.
Your name sounds familiar.
Oh, you read the book, didn't you? The Aetherium Wars. That was my theory, you know. My research, my life's work, all of it, lost. Stolen by my own damn apprentice. That's how I ended up here. I can't rest. Not until I find the forge. Until I can prove that it was my discovery. Mine, not his. But it's hopeless. I died here, just like all the others. Turn back. Turn back before you become the next victim.
I can handle myself.
Maybe so. Then again, I thought I could too. I'm not going to talk you out of it, am I? I know. I was just like you once. Well, if you want to reach the summit, You're going to need some help. You want a hand?
Sure.
All right. Lead on then.
So now I've got a ghost friend. And I've started the quest Lost to the Ages. Reach the summit of Arkansas.
This is where I ended up. It was quite the fall. Grab my journal, would you? We're going to need it.
So you can grab her journal. You can also take her clothes, and she'll make a quick bout, leaving her with some dignity. I can harvest the Falmer blood while I'm here.
Watch yourself. Since the quake, this place has been pretty unstable.
Plenty of Glimmer constructs, of course. This place as quickly as possible. I mean, it's never really possible to get through a drummer ruin real fast. The fastest I ever did is I used an exploit to give myself a sneak necklace that made my sneak like 2,000 times better. No one could see me, so I just ran through real quick, but obviously I haven't done that here. So these doors will open and close based on the movements of these resonators.
See that thing? Dwarves called them kinetic resonators. Don't see them very often. At least not among the clans in Skyrim. Just hit them, and they'll do whatever it is they're supposed to do.
Actually, at least knows about them. But this one will open the door. Some of them will move on their own, some of them will need to hit. She made it this far, so she knows that there are Falmer.
How many you kill?
Walking and running does not affect my detection at this point.
This one's mine.
And I have muffle, so dealing with Falmer, if there's not too many of them and I get a good sneak attack, will not be an issue. The only reason they caught me there is that the workers are a little bit stronger, and I didn't bother to upgrade my dagger before coming here. That would have been a prudent course of action, but I just didn't think of it. I suppose it also would have helped if I had upgraded my one-handed damage at my last level up. It should have been a sneak attack, but for whatever reason it wasn't. But I saw from the last guy that Gloom Reapers are common souls. Now I can kill as many of those as I can. Human flesh is a pretty rare ingredient. Okay, good. I wanted to flood Varla's son to have a common soul, and that was my priority in terms of what I soul trapped and didn't. Now I'm not worried about what I soul trap. Anything that detects me, I probably will. Got a diamond. It's my first diamond. Both diamonds and flawless diamonds are used in crafting with gold ingots to make the second most valuable jewelry, the gold diamond ring, and the most valuable, the gold diamond necklace. And as they're
quite a place, huh?
So incredibly valuable, you get a lot of smithing experience when you make them. So now I'm finding diamonds in chests. It will hopefully allow me to get that last bit of smithing up to level 70 a little bit sooner. Finally got one sneak attack. That one's on the move.
Look, there's a chest in there. Door's sealed tight, though.
I can get that treasure soon. First, I'm going to take out some of these Falmer though. Every now and then, you'll get a shake and something else will fall. As Gatru said, this place is very unstable.
Hey, watch it!
There's another Falmer back there. Where'd he come from? For a second I thought it was one that was dead. So I believe to get to that treasure chest, you need to come down further below. It's a decent fall, so I'll pop Mysterio. And come back around this way. I'll put Unrelenting Force back on in case I decide I need it. She often won't fall with you, so there'll be some constructs up ahead that you have to fight yourself. I'll let it move around a little bit as it looks for me. I think it was sneak attack. Once you get that 15 times damage perk for sneak attacks with daggers, if you're relatively good at getting up to saying something double sneak attacks, you really don't have a whole lot to fear anymore. There's not much in that chest. The lever to open that door is right here. So I was going around to get the chest you saw, and I will continue on the forward progression. More things falling. That Falmer's climbing up the walls. Oh, there's a car that I didn't see.
Watch out!
Dragon. I probably should have backed away sooner. Nearly killed me. Back up, give myself some healing. Have my magic come back so I can cast some muffle as well. How's my restoration level actually? It's 46. Pretty soon if I want I can get the added level perk and switch to using close wounds instead of fast healing. Just waiting for my magic to let me muffle. Alright. It occurs to me that even if I did get invisibility, I don't have anywhere near enough magic to cast it. Watching out for this Falmer. Sees you, not me. Well, detects you, I should say. Yes, there are some cars here, and you do have to remember that they can see. For example, this car is Hunter that's flying up ahead. Gosh, I hate these things. Oh, good lord, I'm about to die. And did it level up again? I get some. Let's catch me deal with them for a moment. Bad potion. Oh no!
It's even more impressive before it all fell to pieces.
That was going so well. Oh, that's way further back than I thought it was.
Look, there's a chest in there. Door's sealed tight though.
There wasn't much in that chest, but I still wanted to grab it.
Fight!
That was a very disappointing death. Just happened to be more enemies than I could handle at once. This time it did not stick around nearby. Okay. That'll teach me to forget to save regularly. Game me for 30 years, I should know better. Alright. This one that's running up the walls is still up here.
Here we go.
I did not kill him any faster than the last time. Because I forgot about the cars again.
Watch out!
Okay, we're back to where we were. If you're just listening and decide to close your eyes while I backtrack. So this time, I'm actually going to sneak over here. I got to draw the attention while I take out the gloom level. Nope, untapped dead again. She did not last very long. Problem is that there's a Karis Hunter and a Gloom Lurker in here. I think my best bet is in fact to get damage on the Hunter, start backing up immediately. Alright, the Hunter is flying away. So they just have to take out the Gloom Lurker. And then you get a chance to soul trap him, but that's okay. He's dead. I'm gonna drop the save immediately. And we'll catch the Karis Hunter. Finish it off before the regular Karis comes around the corner. And just a single Karis will take it out. There's another Hunter. I was not prepared for the second Hunter. Let's use the level up like I did last time anyway. Stop it. Alright. Okay. Let's increase my damage a little bit, shall we? I can't do more like that. But standing power attack for 35 bonus damage would be nice. I wish I had quick shot, but for now I'll just take a couple levels of overdraw. See if I do use my... Oh, again, I'm doing more damage. For the time being, the only way I get more damage from my one-handed attacks right now is by doing standing power attacks, but those are mostly what I do anyway. There's already dead Karis Hunter in here. I don't take much Karis Chitin because there's always going to be that next Norma Ruin with more of them. Killed one. See if we can soul trap the other. Regular Karis are lesser souls, but I did have some of those to kill. I'm pretty sure this way is just a treasure chest. Pretty sure the other way in that room. Excuse me. Pretty sure the other way in that previous room was the way forward. That's just a drop. Yes, this chest right here. There's nothing else back here, so Katria could get out of my way. Excuse me, Katria. Such a corporeal ghost. Alright. Now walk past the side hall. So I believe the actual way forward is however I get up there. I know it's not that. I wouldn't be required to use forward and sprint to progress. Now I just missed the path. There's only one way to go. This is why I hate Dora ruins, no matter how many times I do them. I always get lost. No, I just hadn't come back far enough yet. I was right, I was just in the wrong room. A couple arrows into that one. Okay. Now I know where I am. There's actually not all that much
Here's
left
where
here.
I fell. Feels like ages ago. Hey, there's my bow. There, out on the log. Wondered what happened to it.
Since subtitles didn't show up, she's saying her bow is out here on this log.
Take good care.
Her bow is actually an excellent one. It has built into it a 30% faster firing rate than other bows.
Good for me.
If I am using, if I'm allowing myself to use equipment that I don't craft myself, that is usually one of the last bows I get in the game. The fire rate is that good. Okay, so we're basically through the combat parts of this dungeon. Now it's time for a puzzle. More stuff is falling. We'll see some Sphere Guardian, some skeletons.
We need to talk. You know what this is? It's a lock. A tonal lock. Simple and very, very deadly. See the resonators up there? Strike them in the right order, and the door should open. Get it wrong, and, well, you've seen what happened when I tried it.
You mean the earthquake?
Yeah, I thought I was prepared for anything. How can you prepare for a damned earthquake?
The Japanese have managed it.
And that was just one trap. Look around. Who knows what else this thing is capable of?
Any advice?
Well, you can pick up where I left off. My notes should still be in my journal, if you can read it. Beyond that, well, maybe one of our predecessors still has a clue.
So there are 5 blocks that you have to hit. Somehow. She said her journal, if you can read it, may have a clue. If you go to the last page, you can see that she figured out what number 1 and number 2 were. Number 1, number 2. And then we've got the adventurer here with a scrap of paper. he figured out that number 3 was the top left. So we don't know what 4 and 5 are, but predictably 4, 5. I believe you can use magic to hit them, but you just had a chance to find the bow, and there are dwarven arrows all over the place. Can I cast my cat-bound bow yet? No, 161. A little bit short of being able to cast that. So I will use my elven bow. Right, 80 arrows.
See if you can find a pattern in the sequence. Most of these locks have a pattern of some kind.
1, 2.
That's it.
You don't have to be particularly quick if you're missing some shots. 3, 4,
almost,
and 5.
Got it.
If you mess up, this middle door will open and you'll have to contend with that Centurion.
So this is it. Well, don't just stand there. So, it is real.
What? What is this?
Let me see it. Look, on the edge here. This has been cut, precisely cut. If you had another piece about the same size, it would snap right in. I saw a drawing of this once. This shard, it's part of a key. A key made of pure Ethereum. The key to the forge.
So, what now?
We have to find the other pieces, of course. There should be, 3 more. 1 for each of the 4 cities that worked on the forge. I had a map in my journal. That's where we should start.
Then what?
We still have to find the forge itself. I had a lead on that too. There's so much to do. I'm going to head out and start tracking things down. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it. For the first time in a long while, I think we may actually be able to do this. And I owe it all to you. Thank you.
Gotta turn on the light. Just to get something in this room. So there's some, ingots and metal you can take here. I didn't mean to take the gyro. And some chests. Let's see. Destruction and pickpocket. I have both of those enchantments. Check this other one. Just golden ruby circlet. And of course the big chest. Got some amber. Magicka damage and fortify illusion. Got both of those. So she said her journal had a map. So arcane damage was number 1. The second one is mentioned as a Betharzel, not Bethardams though. Looks like a smaller site, north or northwest of there on the river. You can kind of see it on the left-hand side of the map there that she made. So that's our next destination. The way out is over through here. But still, you have to be careful jumping off. You may or may not end up in the water. So, for safety, I'll save and use Become Ethereal and jump actually onto the ground so that I'm a little closer to the exit. If you don't have Become Ethereal, you have to aim for the water. And hope you don't land in the shallow part. So, we're done with Arcanthams. The next one is out in the open up this way. We have the Great Lift at Ralthar marked. There's also one in this area over here. The reason I have the Ralthar one marked is because I've been to Ralthar. The other one is not too far from here. Up this way is a shrine to Periite, who is one of the Daedric princes, and where you need to go to begin his Daedric quest. His Daedric quest takes you to the Dwarven ruin of Bethardams, and you saw in the journal that it mentioned that the place where the next shard is not Bethardams, but somewhere close to it. So I figured that coming up here would be the fastest way to get to it. I will discover the shrine so I can travel to it in the future. And we can see now a Dwarven ruin on the map. The man at Periite's shrine will tell you that Bethardams is not far from there, and on clear days you can look at it. So I will next discover Bethardams, and we just saw a new area appear on the map at the top, at an inverted triangle, and that is where I want to head next. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. We're working on the Lost of the Ages Ethereum quest right now. I am doing well. So the location is called Deep Folk Crossing. And rather than going through an entire other Dwarven ruin to get this shard, it's just sitting out in the open up here. So then just walk up and take it.
Beat me to it this time. Well, that's the second one. We're halfway there. I'll keep looking. See you soon.
So, the third one, if we check the journal, the primary source of Ethereum extracted from some deeper mine, that is the one at Ralthar. And I do want to go there, but there is another quest that takes me to Ralthar, and I feel like if I'm going to go there anyway, it may be to my advantage to start that quest first. I'm glad you're chilling and are choosing to do so with me. So what we will do is we will start with friends like these, the Dark Brotherhood questline. To do that, I have to make my way to Falkreath. Now I could just grab a carriage and go there, but I do have a reindeer, and I can discover a few locations on the way over there. So let's take the path and travel there, not by carriage. Am I even going the right way? No, I am not. I need to turn off this quest. It is leading me in the wrong direction. I was like, wait a second, isn't the Stormcloak camp to the east? Yes, it is. Oh no, this is not my first time playthrough at all. No, I have done many playthroughs of Skyrim before. I would estimate I have upwards of 3,500 hours of playing this game. Is that a hunter? There's a wolf, that's why there's an enemy on my screen. Oh, you were killing too fast.
Run off.
Hello, Orc.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
I first played this game on launch day, November 11th, 2011. You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Back off.
No need to
now.
be rough.
Oh, he doesn't want to fight. Good for him. Sometimes you'll find an old orc who's looking to die in combat. Apparently that was not him. There's a little location that's been added by one of my mods there. Pinefall Bridge. The location is there without the mod, but the location marker is normally an unmarked location. There's Peace Shade Tower here, which often has brigands inside, as you can tell by the green glow that just appeared on my screen. So now we just need to know where the bulk is if we can. The Skyrim team just kicked in, which means there's a dragon nearby too. Falkreath is right down there. There's a shack among the mountain that, if possible, I want to discover. So we're going to leverage the fact that we're on a reindeer and see if I can ride my way up there. It's why I know a lot about the game. I like to think that I'm fairly good. Did I just die? No, I just fell off. Cave there, right there. There's the Spriggan. Looks like a fairly high level Spriggan. There's one with some color. I should be able to ride up right here. Yeah, I love that. See you. I hate finding the paths up the mountain. Right up the side. This is so broken. Physics mean nothing to the Dragonborn. Okay, so I have now found what I was looking for. This is Angi's camp. I won't do anything with it now, but my archery skill is currently level 66. Once it gets higher and it's getting harder for me to level it up just by normal combat, I will return here. I can get many archery levels by doing quests here involving Engi. So now that I'm all the way up here, I need a way to get back down. Save for safety. And here we go. Oh. Thank goodness for the become serial shots. I'm out to get you up there and shots to get back down. I'm heading towards the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, but there's no reason for me to at least discover Falkreath as well while I'm over here. A little bit of damage there. I'll just seal it off real quick. Alright, Falkreath has been discovered. Plenty of quests I could do here right away. But, currently I stream Stardew Valley. My current plan is to do that twice a week and Skyrim 3 times a week. So I will likely be streaming tomorrow. It'll be Stardew Valley tomorrow. But I will return to Skyrim more than likely on Wednesday. I did one stream of Soma on Halloween, but any further playing of that game I'll likely just do on my own. So, the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary is tucked away in the forest here. And ages ago, Astrid said, Astrid has provided me with the correct passphrase. Silence, my brother. So approach the black door.
What is the music of life?
The music of life. It's screaming. Some kind of choir with chanting? On the lute. No drums. It is silence, my brother. And we have gained entrance to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, and now must speak with Astrid.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right.
So what happens now?
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
When do I get to kill someone?
Soon, my dearest. Soon. I'm arranging a job for you, but I need some more time. For now, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And
well,
things around here are sure to
follow
get even
me
more
or subscribe
interesting.
to me on YouTube. Both will give you notifications.
A welcome home present.
If you tell
the
me who you
armor
are,
of the Dark Brotherhood.
Let you know.
May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
I don't recognize your name from anywhere else.
Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
So I will show you what the Shrouded Armor does, even though I won't be using it. The Shrouded Armor increases poison resistance by 50%. The Shrouded Boots gives you a permanent muffle. The Shrouded Cowl does do 20% more damage, and the Shrouded Gloves Backstab does double damage. So with those and the Assassin's Blade perk, I could do 30 times more damage with my one-handed sneak attacks. If armor is not your game and you prefer clothes, you can get a set of shrouded clothes there. The robes make destruction spells cost 15% less, The shoes likewise muffle. The hood makes sneaking 25% better, and the hand wraps is still double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapons. You can choose the cowl or maskless cowl. Visually, because of a bug, it doesn't actually matter. It will look the same on your face. Inside Astrid's bedroom is my next unusual gem. That brings us up to a total now of 8 out of 24, so we're a third of the way there. And now we will
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract.
come down and listen to...
Again. Do the part where he tries to buy
Yeah,
you
to
some
say.
candy.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. My, it's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful, such a lovely smile.
I would dream to become a
Your
full-time
teeth.
streamer, but I know that takes a lot of time and work, so I would like to do other work in the
but you are
meantime.
so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes. Please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damned messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
I am not adorable. It was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
I was just listening to them talk. I'm an amusing group. So we will introduce ourselves to our new family shortly. But you may have noticed, there's actually a word wall in here. This is the Marked for Death shack. One of my personal favorites. Speak and let your voice herald doom as an opponent's armor and life force are weakened. Unlock and favorite that right away. So let's speak first to Arnbjorn.
Well, well, it's raw meat. Oh, my beautiful wife has told me all about you.
It's nice to meet you, Arnbjorn.
I'll give you a week before you end up dead in a ditch.
Thank you. I appreciate that. What can you tell me about yourself?
Look, if you're trying to get to know me, don't. I don't like you, and I never will. It's nothing personal, but my wife trusts you, and I trust her judgment, so you can't be all bad. Here's all you need to know. I'm a werewolf. I like killing things. I love Astrid. I hate annoying people, and the color blue gives me a headache. Kill well, and often.
Let's speak next to one of my personal favorites, Bizarra.
Welcome, my brother. Welcome to our sanctuary. You have made the right choice joining us, I assure you.
It's nice to meet you, Bizarra.
You just trust in Astrid, follow her orders, and you'll do fine here.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Once I was a Shadow Scale, an assassin in service to the King of Black Marsh, trained by the Dark Brotherhood since the day of my hatching. Ah, but that was a lifetime ago. Today, I am the last of my kind. My order is extinct. Now, I happily serve Astrid in this sanctuary. I am a trained killer, and once again have been given purpose. Life is good. Until next time, brother.
I will meet Nazir shortly, as he's one who will be giving me jobs. There's a pet spider down here named Liz. Gabriella.
New brother.
Another one I
May
like.
I offer my most sincere welcome to our family.
It's nice to meet you, Gabriella.
You certainly have a strange energy about you. I look forward to following your progress.
What can you tell me about yourself?
What a curious question. Well, I enjoy moonlit nights, taking long walks on the beach, knitting, and unicorns. In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes.
What an amusing anecdote.
Darkness guide you.
Festus Krex.
Yes, you're the new family member. Let's make this easy. Consider me the cranky old uncle nobody talks to. You go your way, I'll go mine.
I'll be polite. It's nice to meet you, Festus. What can you tell me about yourself?
I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You could see how painful that would have been for Mother. But I was a prodigy, casting simple spells by 1, completing complex incantations by 3, resurrecting corpses by 7. Ah! When I was 13, I accidentally burned down the family home. Bit of lightning gone awry. Oh, but soon after, I mastered my gifts completely. I went on to teach at the college. Left after 2 years. Too simple, too safe. None of them truly understood the glory of the Destruction School.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, goodbye. Kill lots of people. Hail Sithis, blah, blah, all that.
Does death not come to us all? Is it not a certainty?
Besides
I
Nazir,
am
the
therefore
last one to
honored to be
meet
Doom's
is
herald,
Babette.
to play some part in a being's inevitable end.
I am not looking to join any groups at the moment. Babette can be difficult to find. Being a vampire, she of course doesn't sleep on any of the regular beds. She sleeps on a stone bed.
There you are. Astrid's told me all about you. Heard you pulled the old choose your victim gad with you. Ah, I love that one.
It's nice to meet you, Babette.
You're going to love it here. We have a lot of fun, and we look out for each other, just like any family.
So, she is an alchemy merchant and trainer. I will sell a couple of my extra potions to her real quick. What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm just a little girl. The Dark Brotherhood killed my mama and papa, and then they took me captive. Please, please help me. Rather convincing, don't you think? In truth, I'm no more a little girl than you are. I was once, of course, 300 years ago. Vampirism tends to keep one remarkably fresh. Until next time.
Child vampire. But I have one more family member to meet, and it is from him that I will get my very first contracts.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Nazir. Such a great voice.
Save the niceties for now. I have no intention of getting invested in someone who may be dead tomorrow. If you're still breathing in a few weeks, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends.
Ashton said you'd have some work for me.
Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure.
Sounds simple enough.
It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
He is a
I'll
master
teach you how to
level
use it effectively
light armor
and
trainer.
keep you quick on your feet.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Ah, well, I'm Redguard, as I'm sure you've noticed. Though not like most of my kind you'll find in Skyrim. That's for damn sure. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alakir. In that great desert, blood is a shade of crimson I can scarce describe. My past is long and storied, and not altogether proud. But the Dark Brotherhood saved me from myself, and I have never looked back. Happy hunting.
So I will get the first set of contracts shortly, but I will give a little bit of advice, and it involves a Daedric quest that I can start and complete fairly quickly, and to do so I need to return to Whiterun. And I need to speak to Holda and the Bannered Mare. You can do this as soon as you reach level 20. I'm level 39, so I've had access to this for a while. But because I won't be using what I get as a quest reward, I haven't mentioned it until now.
We got warm food, warm...
But there's no better time. Well, I should have mentioned it earlier. But the Dark Brotherhood is a good time to bring it up.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Heard any rumors lately?
Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
That's the Daedric quest, but not the one I'm looking for. Give me the latest gossip.
The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear.
So I've heard. Heard any rumors lately?
Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's children. Say the one's turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. Best to keep clear.
Ask about Balgruuf's strange children.
Anything else? Just let me know.
Not here. I told you to meet me.
Why are you even here, Delphine?
What is it?
Get your ass to Riverwood. If I went there, she would be waiting. But by some peculiar quirk, until you actually go back there. I mean, this Brando guy Ford just
You've
like
been a good
everywhere
friend
else.
to me. That means something.
So let's find Jarl Balgruuf.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I've heard there's trouble with your children.
Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
That starts the Whispering Door. And I need to find out what's wrong with Nelkir. He's over here.
One of the new servants?
Dagny.
Remember that I like my meat rare.
Nelkir.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Your father said to speak to you.
So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone. My father doesn't know anything about me. But I know about him, and about the war. More than he might think.
What sorts of things?
I know that he still worships Talos. That he hates the Thalmor almost as much as the Stormcloaks do. That he worries about being chased from Whiterun. That I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister.
How do you know these things?
The castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady.
Who's the Whispering Lady?
She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door.
Where is this door?
In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. Alright then.
I'll take a look after the stream. I typically don't.
Divine smile on you.
Open other things while I'm in the middle of streaming, including Discord. So this is the old wooden door.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited but lacks agency.
Is there someone behind the door?
Regrettably, I cannot reach your plane so directly. But I forgive you for not knowing who I am. Few hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whisper. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal. The boy was good at sussing out secrets. You, I expect to take a more active role.
What do you want me to do?
First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself.
How do I open the door?
The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
So now I need to speak to Nelkir again.
You know the Whispering Lady, don't you? I can tell.
Do you know how to open the Whispering Door?
I told you, I know everything about the castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgruf and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you. Until next time.
So, he's suggesting that I kill Farengar because no one will notice. I'd rather not do that. I like having a court wizard in each town so that if I want spells I can buy them. So instead, I will attempt to pick the key from his pocket. First try. Now I can come down here, open the door. I will first read Admonition Against Ebony. To anyone reading this, beware this blade. It is hoped that the only people having access to this room should be the Jarl of Whiterun and his trusted wizard. If anyone else is reading this, please understand the magnitude of your folly. Turn around and never even speak of this room or this blade to anyone. It has corrupted and perverted the desires of great men and women. It has powers without equal, to kill while your victim smiles at you. Only a daedra most foul could have concocted such a malevolent and twisted weapon, but it appears that all who wield it end up with the crazed eyes of those wild men who roam the hills, chattering with rabbits. It is not to be trifled with. Not even the hottest fires of the Skyforge could melt it. Indeed, the coals themselves seemed to cool when it was placed within. We cannot destroy it, and we would not have it fall into the hands of our enemies, so we keep it, hidden, dark and deep within Dragon's Reach, never to be used. Woe be to any who choose to take it. So I'll take it.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know.
It's certainly different than Oblivion.
It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably seeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in the song of your grandeur.
Okay, so the ebony blade is a two-handed weapon that at one point or another benefited from one-handed perks. It does not anymore. It absorbs the life essence of your foes, strengthened by the blood of deceit. What that means is that it has an absorb health enchantment on it that becomes stronger as you kill your friends. That is, people that you have done quests for. So if someone says something like, "It's a fine day with you around," or "May the ground you walk quake at your passing," things like that. Those are people whose death would power up the ebony blade. Every 2 kills increases the power of its enchantment up to 12 of friend kills. The tracker that keeps track of those kills is incredibly bugged. If the ebony blade is removed from your inventory for some reason, whether by choice or as part of a quest, the enchantment will also reset. The enchantment can also reset for seemingly no reason at all, just completely at random. The reason I mentioned getting it now is if you were to take it with you as you complete certain Dark Brotherhood contracts, if you became friends with those people ahead of time, then you could kill them with the ebony blade, and since you're killing them anyway, you would be able to get additional charges to the blade without killing, rather than going and killing Isolde or someone like that gave you a quest in the past. So I will not be using the ebony blade, but I will be making note of the people with whom you can make friends with as I go through the Dark Brotherhood. And those ones who would be able to give you additional charges to the ebony blade. Of the 3 contracts that Nazir gives you to start off the Dark Brotherhood questline, 2 of them you can do a quest for ahead of time. And I will go do those quests for them right now before I accept the contracts. Because once you have accepted a contract for someone's life, the dialogue options you get them change to basically threatening them. So one of them is in Dawnstar. It is the owner of the Ironbreaker mine Beetild. She does not get along with her husband, Legil, who runs the Quicksilver mine on the other end of town. So it is suspected that the person who hired the Dark Brotherhood to kill her is in fact her husband. I do not have proof of that, but it does seem to be the case. So, like any other mine owner, to befriend her, I will take a piece of iron ore, as I've done with many other mines already, and I will find her and sell it to her. That will be enough to raise her disposition enough to the point where if I were to kill her with the ebony blade, it would count as a charge. She's probably at home, which is also probably the safest place to kill her, rather than, you know, in the middle of town in front of all of her workers. That's the alchemy shop. Her house is this one. It is unsurprisingly locked. Here she is.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather. I'll buy everything you've dug up.
I got a disease. I have rattles. My stamina is recovering half as fast. I'll take care of that shortly. Okay, the other one is a little bit more than just selling a piece of ore, but not so much more. One of the other people I will be asked to kill is the gentleman who lives over here. Narfi.
You look worse than I feel.
Are you okay?
Rita was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Nope. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Narfi not to worry. Rita will come back. Rita!
Now I can ask Wilhelm about Rita.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die
If
with
I
a sword
were
in
you,
your hands.
I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
What's the story with Narfi?
He's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river.
You told Narfi she's coming back?
I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Rada would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up. If you pass through again...
So it is now to me to find Rita's remains.
Stop by for a drink.
And one has to wonder exactly how hard Wilhelm looked for her.
What a waste.
Because just right here, so very close to town, is Rita's remains and the satchel. She'll have a necklace and a number of, a random assortment of, oftentimes fairly valuable ingredients. So forget about Wilhelm. Rita's necklace should go to Narfi.
Oh, Rada, you live among the clouds now, dear Rada.
I found Rita's necklace.
Rada! You saw Rada? Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father?
Now you have a choice. You can tell her, you can tell him she's dead, or you can tell him she'll be home soon. I'm going to tell him that she's dead, so he's not waiting.
Oh no! No! Narfi never got to say goodbye. Now Narfi's all alone. At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
And he will give you even more valuable ingredients. A giant's toe, a Daedra heart, a human heart. I wonder where he got all these hearts. So that is what is required to raise Narfi's disposition. Alternatively, you can give him a piece of gold. But I can give all sorts of beggars gold. That quest to find his sister's necklace is unique to Narfi. So I felt that was the best one to do here. So now I will return to the sanctuary and receive the contracts from Nazir.
You reek of death, my friend. I salute you.
I'm ready for the first set of contracts.
Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
My plan for the rest of the stream is to kill those 3 people.
Happy hunting.
And then,
Need something?
return to get started on the next quest for the Dark Brotherhood, which will take me where I wanted to go for the Ethereum quest. Tell me about Narfi.
He's a hapless beggar living in some ruins just outside the village of Iverstead. Easy, even for you.
Tell me about Enodius.
He lives just outside Anga's mill in the woods. He was once the miller. Now Papias is just a paranoid recluse who thinks someone is out to get him. And he's right.
Tell me about Baytild.
She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the two run competing mining operations. Baytild's angry and desperate, a fighter. Good luck. And try not to get yourself killed.
So, Narfi lives a little bit outside of Iverstead on the other side of the river, so it's not terribly difficult to kill him without being seen. Enodius Papias lives a ways to the west of Anga's mill, so he also is a pretty easy kill without being seen. Baytild is a little trickier. And we'll start with Enodius Papias over here. I don't have to go all the way to Anga's mill to find him. There's a little camp over here. What's this? I'll take this iron ore van. I typically don't talk to the contracts before I kill them. And this will be no exception. He appears to be asleep right now. I think I'm detected by those mud crabs. He doesn't see me. Nor does anyone who can report to the guards. I will pop down here very quickly to get the Anga's Mill on my map. There's a quest I can do there, but don't worry about it when I'm clearing out Windhelm quests later in the playthrough. Back to Iverstead. The cultists are still here on the ground.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
So Narfi spends much time in his broken down home. But he's where it says he is, and he's also asleep. And finally, back up Dawnstar for Baytild. We'll see where she is, and if I think I can get a sneak kill on her. She's outside right now, probably standing by the mine. So, if that's the case, my bow is probably my best bet. Oh,
I've
courier.
been looking. I've got a
Letter
Looks
and
like
a
that's
gold
it.
about my
Got to go.
inheritance. If you're friends with the people you kill, you might get a letter of inheritance. Others Rem, in the name of the Jarl Lawgiver, it is with great regret that we inform you of Narfi's death. The deceased has bequeathed unto you a measure of inheritance at the amount of 100 gold pieces. The Jarl's court has levied an amount of 10 gold pieces for the sum, as the lawfully and honorably due tax. The remainder has been commended unto the care of a trusted courier for deliverance. While all of the Jarl's court grieves with you on this day, we rejoice in the knowledge that the deceased was in possession of dear friends and wealth to communicate unto them. May this lawfully bestowed inheritance prove as a reminder of your enduring faith in one another, and of the Jarl's beneficence accorded unto you both. So I killed the guy and got some money for it, not related to a quest to kill him.
You look worse than I feel.
I'm gonna sneak back over here and see if this is safe enough. How much to kill her. She died. I did not get a bounty.
My friend died. Things won't be the same with
They're sad, but they seem to have gotten away with it. So I will return to Nazir, and he will tell me, he will give me gold for killing people. But first, we have another quest.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Remember Cicero?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are, sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
But make no mistake. I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress! Perfectly. You're the boss.
Let's speak to...
Ah, there you are.
Do you have a
I do
contract
indeed.
for me?
You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out.
Anything else?
Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
So let's talk next to Cicero.
Wait, oh wait! I know you. Yes, yes! From the road, Cicero never forgets a face.
You're the man with the wagon, transporting his mother.
I am! But not just my mother, our mother. The Night Mother, oh yes. And you helped me. You helped poor Cicero. You talked to Lorius and got him to fix my wheel. Oh, you may have pleased me, but you have surely pleased the Night Mother. And our mother, she will never forget.
Why did you come to the sanctuary?
The Night Mother's crypt in Breville was desecrated. The Imperial province is ravaged by strife. Nowhere there is safe at present. So Cicero brought Our Lady to her new home. Here. This is the only sanctuary left in all of Skyrim, you see. Such was my honor as keeper.
Who is the Night Mother?
What? Who is the Night Mother? Oh, you jest. You jest with gullible Cicero. You, of course, know that the Night Mother is our unholy matron. The undying spirit of a great woman who birthed the children of Sithis. And killed them in his honor.
Tell me about Sithis.
That's like telling you about the cold of space, or terror of midnight. Sithis is all those things. He is the void.
What are the duties of a keeper?
Oh, Cicero takes care of Our Lady's body. Oils it, preserves it, keeps it safe. Makes sure nobody disrespects our matron's coffin.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, Cicero is just the keeper. I keep. I look after our matron, you see, the Night Mother. I keep her clean and protected and happy. But I am not the listener. Oh, no. There is no listener. Not yet. But someday, I pray that one will come to hear her say the words.
The listener. What's the listener?
Oh, well, the listener is the only person the Night Mother speaks to. It is the highest honor attainable by a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Of course, Our Lady is dead, so she doesn't talk with words, since her lips are rotted. But inside the listener's head, I hear it's intimate. But there has not been a listener in years and years. Our Lady has not chosen Cicero, and certainly not Astrid, or anyone. But someday. Oh yes, mistress. You're the boss. For now.
So I would hate to ignore what everyone gets to hear.
Me? I've been part of the Dark Brotherhood from the day I first hatched. I am Shadow Scale, you see. Born under the sign of the Shadow.
Any advice on my current contract?
You must speak to that Moiri woman, correct? I have heard rumors in Windhelm. She was recently implicated in a thievery, along with her lover. The lover will likely be your target. If memory serves me correctly, he leads a group of bandits. So this may be rather interesting for you.
And what are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
Truthfully, I'm not entirely sure. It's not that I don't have the utmost respect for Sithis and the Night Mother and the ancient ways. I do. But I've never been much for religion. I kill because it's what I've been trained to do. It's all I know. So long as Astrid is happy, I'm happy.
Is that your voice I hear?
Kill well and often.
No. Just my head playing tricks. Oh, foolish Cicero.
How about you, Gabriella?
In the Dark Brotherhood, I found acceptance, love, and my life's true purpose.
Any advice on my current contract?
You're being sent to meet with a contact directly, is that correct? What a most unusual occurrence. Astrid usually performs this duty herself. I can only assume she wants to test the full breadth of your abilities. So be polite and professional and represent us well.
What are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
Without the Night Mother, there is no Dark Brotherhood. The matron deserves our unwavering support and respect. Though I admit, I find her keeper a bit too exuberant for my liking. Darkness guide you.
Festus?
There's too much of an obsession these days with knives and arrows. You could kill someone just as easily with a well-placed spell.
Any advice on my current contract?
Yes. Just because you're now a professional assassin, don't think you have to skulk around in the dark like a skeever and stab people. Do what I do. Walk up to your target, introduce yourself, melt their skin off, and then run like the wind. Works every time.
What are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
Their arrival is the best thing that's happened to the Sanctuary in years. Astrid is an effective leader, but we've been rudderless for too long. Scrounging for contracts, abandoning the tenants. The Dark Brotherhood has been reduced to a group of common cutthroats. Frankly, it's embarrassing. Right then.
Still have Arnbjorn and Babette to speak to before Nazir. Arnbjorn wasn't where I usually would expect him to be. Babette is probably asleep again. It appears not so. But she wasn't in her usual place near the spider pit either.
Cicero is hungry. Need a sweet roll. Or a carrot.
I'm not finding Arnbjorn.
Go. Take care of the Muiri contract. There will be plenty more, I promise you.
Well, I'll talk to Nazir. Oh, here's Arnbjorn.
Let me guess. Astrid failed to mention I'm her husband? She has a tendency to do that. Doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites.
Any advice on my current contract?
Yeah, follow my wife's orders, and don't do anything stupid.
What are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
The witless fool and his pet corpse? Take a guess. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, he has strong opinions. Maybe that's here now.
Don't let my appearance throw you off. I'm older than you. A lot older. Getting bitten by a vampire when you're 10 will do that to a girl.
Any advice on my current contract?
You're headed to the Hag's Cure, right? It's a good shop. You should examine their wares. Never pass up the chance to buy a good potion. Or poison. And one more thing. Have fun. You'll be committing a dark deed, but there's no reason you shouldn't enjoy yourself. You're only young once. Trust me, I know.
And what are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
200 years ago, I would have lain down my life for the unholy matron. But that age is long since past. Astrid is my matron now. Have a good contract.
And let's return to Nazir. Hear his thoughts and turn in what
Need something?
Beethoven is dead.
Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day. Here's your payment.
Also, Anodius Papias is dead.
Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done.
But wait, there's more. Narfi is dead.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment.
Do you have any more contracts?
I'm sorry, I don't. Come see me again later. Will
Any
there ever
advice on
come
my
a time when the
current
people of Sky...
contract?
The contracts I dole out are fairly simple. Go to a location and kill the target. but this is different.
Oh,
The
you
jobs
mean that
Astrid
manor
gives
house
you will be
during
more
the
important
thunderstorm?
and usually more
What can I say?
complex.
It happened.
Just keep your wits about you. And for Sith's sake, don't get killed.
Well, except that.
And finally, what are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
I don't like mimes, minstrels, thespians, acrobats, jugglers, troubadours, or tumblers. Flutists give me a headache. I particularly hate jesters. As a rule, I'm also not crazy about the corpses of old women. For the Night Mother, I'll make an exception. But Astrid is the only mistress I serve.
Tell me, sister.
Go on now.
Are the stories true?
The Redoran contract? Yes, you heard correctly. In and out of Wardenfell in less than 48 hours.
You infiltrated the position, eliminated the target, and made it look like an accident. Impressive. I'd say you earned your bonus on that one.
In the end, I relied on a woman's natural weapons, beauty and seduction. The rest was a formality, though a rather wet, messy formality.
You'll occasionally get to hear about the contracts that the other members of the Dark Brotherhood are carrying out.
Go. Take care of the Muiri contract. There will be plenty more,
There's
I promise you.
quite a bit here. What will change now that the Night Mother is here?
Very little. You have my word on that. The Night Mother represents a chapter in the Dark Brotherhood's history that has long since been closed. Today we live by our own rules. We're the last sanctuary in all of Tamriel, and only by foregoing the old ways have we survived for so long. My only worry is her keeper. I'm not sure what Cicero expects to gain by bringing the Night Mother here, but he'll soon learn this is my sanctuary.
Can you offer me any advice on the contracts?
Just be yourself. Eliminate the targets any way you see fit. Quiet, loud, quick, slow, whatever you feel is best. Occasionally I'll give you a contract with certain parameters. Stay within them and you'll earn yourself a bonus.
Where do the contracts come from?
They used to come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament, and she would hear their prayers. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client. But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out.
Are there any rules I should be aware of?
Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago. All those rules, all that discipline, and look where the Dark Brotherhood ended up. We're the last of our kind, and we live the way we see fit. Bottom line, respect your family. Do that, and everything else will fall into place.
What can you tell me about yourself?
This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more. And so on. I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Arnbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are. You go speak with Muiri. I've got to deal with the Night Mother and her little clown.
In this game, they give you a specific quest, someone to murder, to gain acceptance into the Dark Brotherhood. As I understand it, in Oblivion, you just kill someone, and then the Dark Brotherhood will find and contact you.
I've been looking. I've got it.
Another
Looks like that's it.
inheritance, because Beeteld was my friend. The name of Jarl Skald, it was regret we informed you of Beethoven's death. It's, otherwise pretty much the same as the previous one. So I'm gonna call the stream here and the debate dinner. But as is typical, I will read a book before I end the stream. I hope if you're still here, you enjoyed your time. If you are watching the archive on YouTube, I hope you have enjoyed it. And I am going to read, I decided I would read the first told revolts, so I decided I'd read. Yeah, I was going to read An Explorer's Guide to Skyrim. So I'll read that and cut the stream. I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And here we go with An Explorer's Guide to Skyrim by Marcius Corvain, Viscount of Bruma. Far too often, noble visitors from Cyrodiil see little more of Skyrim than the view from their carriage. To be sure, this coarse, uncivilized province is far from hospitable, but it is also a place of fierce, wild beauty, with grand vistas and inspiring natural wonders awaiting those with the will to seek them out and the refinement to truly appreciate them. If you are of a mind to see Skyrim for yourself, I recommend beginning your adventure as I did, by seeking out Stones of Fate. No doubt you are taken aback by the name, as I once was. The provincials and village folk have all manner of dark tales about these ancient monuments, stories of necromantic rituals and fell spirits, of great and terrible powers conferred on any who dared to touch them. The stories are, as Jarl Egroff once told me, a load of mammoth dung, a bit uncouth, but you get the point. To be sure, keep your guards with you at all times. Brigands and wild animals are never to be taken lightly. The stones themselves are nothing to fear. Quite the contrary, their proximity to the cities and roads makes them ideal destinations for the novice explorer, and many boast spectacular views that make the journey well worth the effort. To whet your appetite, here are 4 such locations. Most travelers enter Skyrim by way of Helgen, gateway to the north. If you find yourself in this backwater hovel, consider taking an afternoon's ride to the north, keeping to the road as it winds down the cliffs at the eastern end of Lake Ilinalta. Just off the path, on a small bluff, lie the 3 Guardian Stones, the greatest concentration of standing stones in all Skyrim. The view of the lake here at sunset is simply sublime. Visitors from Cheydinhal will pass through Riften, city of intrigue and larceny since Tiber Septim's day. If you seek adventure in the Rift, leave the city by the southern gate and cast your gaze upon the bluff that rises to the south. Atop it sits the Shadow Stone, a fitting symbol for the city of thieves. Whiterun is the heart of Skyrim, its towering palace rivaling even the great castles of Cyrodiil. But should you tire of the Jarl's hospitality, another adventure awaits a few hours to the east of the city. Along the road that rises above White River Gorge, the Ritual Stone can be found atop the lone hill that rises on the north side of the road, set into an ancient monument. Take time to soak in the incredible view of Whiterun, the tundra, and the gorge from this unique spot. More seasoned explorers may wish to visit Markarth, the ancient city of stone far to the west. The recent Forsworn rebellion has made travel in the reach perilous, but for those determined to seek adventure, no matter the cost, another stone can be found to the east of the city, perched on the mountain above Kolskager Mine. Though the climb is difficult, reaching the summit is a milestone any explorer could be proud of. There are other stones of fate to be found in Skyrim. I myself have seen several more, perched on the most remote mountain peaks, or wreathed in fog amid the northern marshes. But the true joy of exploration is in the discovery, and so I leave the rest to you. May the 8 guide your steps.